Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to add some share functionality to our game, so we will be able to share our high score with our friends. So to do this we need to actually import another plugin. So go here next to the scene where it says Asset Store. If you don't see this window, you can go here to Window and select Asset Store over here, and it will open. So now it's opening. Okay, let's search for I have it as cross native platform plugin. Okay, so cross platform native plugin. So type this in, or you can just, I have it already here, but this cross platform native plugin. And there are two versions. There's the one that costs $60 and the one that is free. So choose the one that is free. And you have to download the plugin and then import it. So select import. So Unity is going to import everything. And now you can see here that we have many different things, but we need all of them. So just make sure everything is checked and click import. Okay, so hit apply. Okay, so the plugin has been successfully imported. Now we can go back to our scene, and we're going to create our share button. So let's go to our game scene, and inside our game scene, let's hide the blackfade for now. Let's hide the get ready image inside the canvas, and let's open the game over object like this. Let's bring the game over object to the scene by checking the box, and let's select our menu button, and we will duplicate it. So to duplicate it, hit Ctrl D, and this button we're gonna call it share button like this. So bring it down in the scene a little bit like this. Let's change the sprite. So click this circle next to source image and select share. Alright, so we have that done. Now the only thing that we need to do is that we need to implement a new behavior for this button. So to do this, we're going to go to our managers folder, and we're going to go inside our Voxel Busters folder, and we're going to open the C# script in Visual Studio. And now you can see that everything freezes. Everything has frozen up. So this can happen when you bring in two different plugins into Unity. Sometimes it crashes. So if Unity crashes for some reason, what you need to do is that you need to click here in the bottom and look for Task Manager, and then you can look for the Visual Studio and Unity. You can see that there's the Visual Studio program and the Unity editor program. So just select the Unity, for example, select the Unity editor, right click, or just select it, and over here select end task. Okay, so now do the same thing for Microsoft Visual Studio, select end task. Okay, so that was a little bit troublesome because everything got frozen up, and that happens sometimes when you add in two plugins into Unity. Sometimes everything freezes and you have to close everything. So now the only thing that you need to do is like to open Unity again. So open the project again, and let's see if now it works. Okay, so apparently there were some conflicting things going on, but now everything is okay. I know it's a little bit troublesome, but it is the way it is. So now let's go back to hiding the blackfade again. Let's go back to hiding the get ready image. Let's go to canvas, to the game over, and make the game over visible. And let's make the share button again. So duplicate the menu button. Let's bring it down a little bit and select, let's call this share btn. Let's change the sprite to share. And now let's go back to the project, and let's go to our managers folder. Inside Voxel Busters, let's open the Voxel Buster script. So now you can see that everything is commented out just like in the Atmos script. So we're gonna hit Ctrl A and we're going to uncomment. So Ctrl K plus U to uncomment. And here what we're basically doing is that we're sharing, but here you can see that there's like a red line. So to solve this problem, we're gonna go back to Unity. Okay, we're going to select Window, Voxel Busters, Native Plugins, Open MP Settings, and then we're going to uncheck this uses sharing and then check it again. Click Save. And now if we go back to over here, we should see that the sharing is not giving us an error anymore. So click Save. And let's go back to the Unity editor. And now, well, the only thing that we need to do is that we need to select the share button. And in here, we need to add the component. We need to add the Voxel Busters component. So add here Voxel Busters Manager. And in the Voxel Busters Manager, you can see that we have a method called share screenshot. So this is the only thing that we need to call. So inside the Unity editor, make sure your share button is selected. And what we're going to do is that we're going to pass in a game object here. It's not going to be the game manager, so select none. The object that we're going to pass in is the share button itself. So we're going to pass the object, the share button, to the onclick of the share button, and we're going to select the function from the Voxel Buster Manager script called share screenshot. Okay, so once we have that done, we can actually just make sure that the game is playable again. So hide the game over, bring the get ready image to visible. You can allow the black fade if you want and play the game just to see how it will work. Of course, the ads is not working because we load the ads in the menu scene, but let's try and see if the share button works. So let's play share, and you can see that we have here pause, resume, finish sharing. So we successfully shared a screenshot of this game, but you cannot see it here. You have to actually build an APK and test it on your phone. So we're going to do that. We're going to build an APK. So we're going to save the scene, go to File, Build Settings, and Build. And we're going to call it maybe Flappy Tutorial 01, for example, and save it here. So now we're going to create the APK. Okay, so now we have our new APK, Flappy Tutorial 01. I'm going to open my phone, my downloads folder. I'm going to drag the new APK. So now it's installed in my phone. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you in my phone how I install this new APK. So I go to my downloads, I install this new APK in my phone, and now I can just open it. And now I can play the game. You can see that the banner ad works perfectly. And when I die, you can see that we have the three options. So let's click the share button. And you can see that now we can share on Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. We can share a screenshot of our game. So that was very useful to share. And that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you in the next video where we will publish the game to the Google Play Store.